everyone, so first of all, do you see how professional this setup looks? You may be wondering, Sterling, did you really quit school or is that just clickbait? Yes, I did quit public school. I am not a dropout, I didn't flunk or anything. I quit public school and I'm now doing online school. So yes, I'm still in school. I am still. So you may be wondering now, why did you quit public school? This is where this video comes in. I have been wanting to do online school for 4 years now, 4.5 years, something. I'm a sophomore in high school, if you're wondering, and I've been basically asking to do online school since 6th grade. My uncle passed away in 6th grade, and like I was really sad and like I didn't want to go to school and stuff. And then 7th grade, I just hated it. And in 8th grade, that's when I was like at the point when I was like, I am gonna give up, I don't care, because my grandma passed away in 8th grade, so I was like, I am just done. And I'm sorry, the phone's ringing, that's really annoying. But yes, in 8th grade, I was just like, I don't care anymore, I'm gonna give up, I don't care. Like, that's how I felt. So middle school was like terrible and like complete hell. Then 9th grade, it got better because like, oh, high school, I don't know. It was better, but I still like, I still hated school. This year was great. Like, I'm being serious. This year was great, like, to begin with. It went from 100 to 0 real quick. So if you've seen my bullying video, you probably know like a lot about why I hate school, all that kind of stuff. The thing that gets on my nerves the most is I am non-problematic. You have to understand, when I go to school, I'm like not a different person, but basically because I like don't talk, I don't say anything, I don't talk to people. Like from the point when I get out of my car till when I get back in my car, I just have like a hate face on. I'm like, I hate this. Why are you talking to me? People just love to start drama with me, but you have to understand, I'm being serious. I'm not like going around starting drama and stuff. It's just like people choose to like start stuff with me and I don't understand why. As you all know, I state my opinion, and if it's for the worse or for the better, I still state it. Like, that's just how I am. So, you know, I'm just gonna talk about like all of my classes. Maybe you'll get like an understanding of what I would have to like go through every day and stuff. We had A and B days. So on A days I had Spanish, English, biology, and band, and on B days I had biomed, algebra, and world history. Right at the beginning of my day, it was already bad because in my Spanish class, it was like this little mixed kid that thought because his parents were white or whatever, he had the white privilege. And I'm just like, what do you mean? Because he would always say like the N-word and blah 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 and just say it for no reason. He would just do that, and then one day he called me an N-word. I was like, Nick. He said that and I'm just like, okay, coon. And I just like hated mainly everyone in my Spanish class because it was like just so annoying. And then English. I really did love my English class. My English teacher was great. Some people in that class were just so annoying because it was like really preppy people and stuff, and we somehow like got on the topic of racism because I brought it up when we were talking about our term paper, and we had like basically a class discussion, and you could like hear how annoyed they were getting, and I'm like, you're getting annoyed because of a social issue that's been going on for as long as who knows how long. And his kid was like, oh, it's people being overly sensitive. So I was like, it's not being overly sensitive, it's being tired of being treated a certain way because of the color of your skin. And then biology. Oh my gosh, biology. I'm so glad to be out of that class. Oh my gosh, you don't even understand. I loved the class at the beginning, and then it started getting more and more into the year, and I was like, this class is not for me. The teacher, first of all, was addicted to Diet Coke. That's all she would drink. She'd just be talking and then drink Diet Coke. But we can't eat in your class? Just the people I sat beside. Oh my gosh. Because there was this one kid, and he was a POC, and I was wearing a dashiki, and he was like, do you know Kuta Kente? And I'm like, we're in the same boat. You're a POC, I'm a POC. Let's hold it down. You're a POC. Why are you being a coon? stop. And you know, it's gonna be really funny if people from school watch this video, but you know, I don't care. It all started because I got my wisdom teeth out and I missed like 2 weeks or something, and she kept putting like ones in and stuff, and this was when I was trying to get into online school. So if your grades aren't good enough, or if your attendance isn't good enough, you won't get accepted. So I'm sitting here like, I'm going to get accepted into this school, so why are my grades like failing because you keep putting ones in? The fireplace went off, there goes that ambiance. So I didn't say like mean or anything. We were coming into class and she was standing at the door, and I was like, I saw you put a 5 or a 6 in, and she was like, I didn't put a 5 in, I put a 1 in. And I was like, but you know a 1 is worse than a 5, but alright. Okay, I was just coming to ask you about it. And then 2 girls came in the room, so I like moved out of the way so they could come in, and she was like, I need you to sit down because I'm trying to do something right now. You know what she was trying to do? Can you guess what she was trying to do? She was trying to go get more Diet Coke. Cause when she said that, I was like, okay. Like, I said it with an attitude and everything. I think I had asked her again because she put another 1 in, and I was like, you put another 1 in and you still haven't changed the other one. And she was like, no, I only put 1 in. I'm like, well then why is there 2? She said something, and before she could even finish, I turned around and like walked away. I was like, I'm so done. I just turned around and walked away. After that incident, she was like, yeah, she said you can send me a nice email and I'll get back to you. And I was like, the fuck? Here is the email that I sent her, and I'm gonna read it, and I think I might even like put the picture up. You asked me to send you a nice email, so I chose to do so. I feel as if you have something against me. For what reason? I'm not sure. I just know I don't appreciate having my mom email you to have something to be done about my grade. I've done absolutely nothing all year but been nice, kind, and respectful. But for some reason, whenever I have a concern or problem, I get an attitude as if I was talking to someone in my class. I'm not sending this to come off as rude or disrespectful. I just like to understand why I'm being treated this way. All I'm trying to do is get my education so I can move on to better things in life. When I go to college, my parents aren't going to be there to email my professors whenever I have problems. So I feel like if I have a question, I shouldn't be forced to sit down. I believe that if there is a problem, it needs to be addressed and fixed. I'm not asking you to treat me like royalty, but if I'm being respectful, I feel like I should get a portion, if not all of it, in return. Thank you for your time. I am so proud of that email. I'm gonna frame that. That was so good. She was like, I think we need to meet in person or something. So I'm like, she was like, can you come during lunch or whatever? And I'm like, nah, I'm good. So then my last class period, it's like she brings some girl down there and was like, Sterling to the teacher, and I'm like, I was just about to email her and say I'm sorry I couldn't come, and then that happened. I was like, has this like teacher student conference with me, and she's like, sit down. She's like, I was so hurt when I read your email. I don't want you to ever feel like you're not comfortable in this classroom and blah blah blah, all this. I was like, She was like, do you have anything to say? I don't want you to feel like, I'm like, And then she wanted to try to throw shade, and she was like, I feel like if you were to send that to any other teacher, they would think it would be coming across as rude. I'm like, but did you read the part where I said I'm not trying to come across as rude? It was a waste of time because I was trying to do some test correction so I can get my grade good in my world history class. And you know what's funny? That was the last time I saw her, because after that I started online school and I haven't seen her since. Yeah. And then in band, oh my gosh, full of racists, full of coons. Well, no, actually it was only 3 black people in band out of like 74 75 people. It was only 3 black people, and one of the black dudes, he only had it for a semester, so it was only 2 of us. Basically 1, because he was a coon. So I'm like, so the main dude I had a problem with was this dude, and he had like red hair and wore glasses. Like, I only know his first name, that's it. But I've had a problem with him ever since last year, because I did band last year and I hated it. And I did it this year and I hate it. Like, I've been doing band since 6th grade, so I'm like, okay, and I need a fine arts credit to graduate. So I was like, I'll just keep doing band. It's my little cushion class, because I had a 100 and it was band. I was in that class and I was like, okay, this is just fine arts credit, I need it. And I'll just do band because why not? Little kid with the red hair, he was so racist and he says the N-word so many times and he justifies it by being friends with the black dude. And I'm just like, why are you letting him like say that and you're okay with that? And then the white kid, he was just like, he thought it was funny and stuff, and I'm just like, it's not funny. And then like people in band, they're just like, oh whatever, oh well. I'm just like, so am I almost like actually concerned about this because it's not cute and it's not funny. I went to the principal because we have 2 doors to the band room, and the black dude was standing on one side and like, okay, this is the black door, and the white dude was standing on the other side and say, this is the white door. And I went to the principal, I was like, they've been being racist. They say the N-word all the time. They just bring up random stuff about race, like we're literally playing our instruments. And one time he was like, well, Michael Jackson was black first and now he's white. And I'm like, but what does that have to do with band? Like, and you might be like, oh, they were just joking, blah blah blah. Like, no, it wasn't joking anymore. Like, I was like, you're doing this every day. Why is this cute? Why is it funny? Like, apparently I was the only one in band that like cared about social justice, apparently. Because if I talked about it with anyone else in band, they'd just be like, oh, just I'm like, okay, sweeping it under the rug isn't gonna make it go away. It's just gonna be a bigger mess when it gets uncovered. And then they had like a Ben Carson sign up. Aren't we not supposed to talk about politics in school? When I went to the principal about them doing the door, she was like, I'm about to say people's names. She said, does the band director know about it? And I'm like, I'm not sure. So then the Ben Carson thing I was talking about, he looked at the sign, like it was in front of the thing. He looked at the sign and laughed about it. I'm like, okay, so how am I going to talk to him about social injustice? But I hated band so much. Like, I'm so glad I'm out of that class. Oh my gosh. I call myself like a weird person, but like they were like weird, like the weird, like the not funny weird. That was just A days. On B days, it was cool. I did biomed and I like went with my friends from like other schools and stuff because we did career center and like having a little, we had our squad. Then I would go to algebra. My algebra teacher, she was great. I think what me and my mom concluded was I have a nervous stomach. I know this may sound like whatever, but like you don't understand. If my stomach not like just made noise or whatever, I would like start sweating. I get really hot and like really nervous and stuff. And I'm not like trying to, in every class, like my stomach would make noise. Like my hands would get so sweaty. Like when I get nervous, they get sweaty and cold, so clammy. I think that's what my hands would do. They get like seriously clammy. So yeah, I sat in the middle of the classroom and I'm like, I do not like this at all. Like I either like being in the back, the sides, or in the corner or something. Like that's just how I am. I do not like being in the front or the center. And like I was in the dead center. And the thing is, I was the only black person in that class. Do you know how creepy that is? To be in the center and be the only black person. Like maybe I'm just like thinking stuff, but I'm just like, it was creepy as heck. And this kid that was in my algebra class, you can't even, unless you go to my school, all around annoying, everything, like everything you could ever hate was in him. He would sing like NWA and he said the N-word and I'm like, but you're not black. He was like, I'm a lighter shade of brown. I'm like, no, you're not. And then one day at lunch, me and my friend were sitting at lunch, of course, and my friend's a vegetarian, so he shows us this video of a chicken getting shot. We were like, we don't want to see it, and he shows us it, and I got so mad. I was like, I'm trying to sit here and enjoy my lunch, and you gonna show me this video? Can you leave? No one invited you over here. No one wants you to be over here. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, bye. Sitting there enjoying our lunch and then it's just chicken getting shot. And I'm like, it's not cute, it's not funny. And then world history, he was in that class too. We were there and he literally starts talking about my friend and I was like, because he starts talking about my friend to the teacher and the teacher is talking back with him. Like they're having a conversation about another student. And I'm like, he loved Donald Trump. I don't know why. I don't know if he was trying to be cute or if he was being serious. I'm pretty sure he was being serious. He like loved Donald Trump. He was like, I hope to be like him. And the teacher again was like having a conversation with him. He was like, oh, you want to make America great again and blah blah blah. That was basically like the overview of my day. It was just a whole bunch of being annoyed. I asked on Snapchat if anyone had any questions about why I quit school, and I don't think anyone answered. No one answered. What's new? I'm gonna do a whole online school video, so don't think you're getting all the information in this video, because you're not. This one was strictly about why I hate school. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell another story. How about we were sitting at lunch. What's new? Everything just happens at lunch, and everything just happens to me. So we were sitting at lunch. It was me and my friend again, because we had our lunch classes together, and then our other friend, and this girl that was in my band class, of course, comes and sits beside me, and I'm just like, I don't know her. I don't even know her name. Like, I didn't know her at all. She sits there and like already kind of annoying me, a little too close, first of all, and I'm just like, So then she has the audacity to eat some chips and rub it on me, and I'm just like, and then she starts like doing this and stuff. I don't like when people touch me. Don't touch me. So then she punches me in the arm. I was about to have it. I was like, you don't know. I was like, why would you do that? I don't even know. Like, I don't know what I did. Like, I was doing that, and then I went boom and hit her back. She wanted to look hurt, and I was like, you came over here and hit me first. Of course I'm gonna hit you back. So then she's like, I'll just go. I'm like, okay, bye. So we were at McDonald's. She works at McDonald's, so that tells you something. It was me and my mom. I got chicken nuggets and fries and stuff. So I look at my chicken nuggets, and they look just a little bit like undercooked, underdone. So I like told my mom, and she was like, you can go back up there. And I was like, I really, really, really don't want to deal with her. So I was like, that's the girl that hit me. And she was like, so I go up there and I'm like, my chicken nuggets, I don't know what, okay, I know this may sound stupid, but I said they're underdone. Like, what else are you supposed to say? They're undercooked, they're underdone, they're underfried. So I tell her that, and then she takes them, like, she looks at me like I'm crazy. And she takes them, and she's like, she tells me, she's like, my customer said these are underdone. And I'm just like, you trying to mock me? Because I'm like, if you have some kind of issue with me, take this out at school, not at the workplace, because you're supposed to be working. You're not supposed to be a high school student, alright? So then this other little girl, she was trying to look cute or whatever. Like, you know how people like pull their pants up but like they jump? Like, you know what I'm talking about. They pull their pants up with like the belt loops, and then they jump and like try to make it like they have a butt. Like, that's literally what she did. And I'm just like, and she turned around and looked at me, and she was like, and I'm like, you work at McDonald's. And then they finally gave me some other chicken nuggets, and I'm like, thank you. Now, was that hard? And then another story. This happened, if not yesterday, the day before. I'm pretty sure it happened yesterday, because I unenrolled from my old school finally yesterday. So then my friend tells me that this girl, again, like I said, I'm non-problematic. I don't do things. So this girl that voluntarily added me on Snapchat. If you don't know, now you know. I'm pro-black and a feminist, and I say my opinion. So that's how I am. And on Snapchat, it's my Snapchat, so I say what I want. She calls me a racist bitch. I'm like, first of all, black people or any minority cannot be racist to white people, because being racist is thinking your race is superior and another race is inferior, and you can benefit off of that. What can we benefit from hating white people? We can't benefit. Like, do you see that? Because you see who's like in power? White people. If we hate them, it doesn't matter, because we just get shot by the police anyway. So black people, we can only be prejudiced, because prejudice is just like hating someone for something they can't change. We can't benefit off of being like, you voluntarily added me. If you didn't like what I say on my Snapchat, you could just, there's this thing called remove friend or block. I hope that answers some of why I quit public school. I know I said something in like a funny manner, but I'm being dead serious. I was so done with school. It's not even just me that hates school. I know like a lot of people that hate that school that I went to too. Shout out to my really good friend Autumn. She helped me so much with online school. As of now, I have spent like a lot of time in the house, but it really hasn't been bothering me that much because I've been filming more videos and like uploading more. I'm so sorry this is so long. You just don't understand. Finally being able to just let all of that out, just let the whole world know. It's just a breath of fresh air. Like, I am so lit right now. And I just got 3 questions. I know it's a different location, but I'm in my room now. From Mackenzie Thomas, she asked, 1, what do you think you'll discover about yourself after leaving your old school? I've discovered I'm not as per se organized as I thought. I still am seriously organized, but it's way harder to like get yourself up and like get going because I'm like, no. But I mean, I'm still getting used to it. I've only done it for a week now. 2, what are you most excited for not having to deal with? Everything. I am so excited to not have to like go deal with those people at that school. Like, you don't even understand. I was scared I'm gonna like forget how like an actual classroom, all that kind of stuff feels, but I still want to go to like a real college, like a real building college. Like, I don't want to do online college or anything. I just think this is going to be so much better because I'm going to try to make more YouTube videos. I'm going to try to get like a job. 3, do you think your experiences from school make you a better activist? And I think so, because the pro-black thing, I've learned how to deal with like racist people, like racist white people, prejudiced people of color, and I know how to like, I know how to deal with it civilized, but let's be real, I start saying what I want. I think it has made me like a better person because I realized it's everywhere. It's not just in South Carolina, it's everywhere, because even with like people online, I've gotten so much hate, like just online, like randomly and stuff. The sexist thing I've experienced like firsthand and stuff. I wish I could like change the dress code. Another story, Stephanie, when cause you graduate from the Career Center, so when she graduated they had to wear like a dress, but you know they have to wear stuff like shorter than the gown so you won't like see it and like all this, so it'll look nice and whatever. So she was wearing a dress, but it was a cute dress, and so they wanted her, she was already at the Career Center because they were practicing the graduation thing. They wanted her to come home, change, and go back to the Career Center. She said other girls they're wearing dresses like way shorter than hers. That just makes me so mad because I'm like, why is she being treated differently because she may have more hips or something than someone else? So many guys at my school that wear shorts above their knees but don't get in trouble for it, and they're like, oh, well, I haven't been told so, because one dude was wearing shorts like above his knees and it was like December or January or something, and I'm like, first of all, it's cold outside, because if girls wear that, it's like, no, you need to go home, because like, no, you're not doing that, because someone might get a boner. Kneecaps turn you on, okay? Especially being a feminist, so many people jump on me, and I'm just like, because people are like, you listen to rap but you're a feminist. I'm like, yeah, because I like it, and half of them rap about social inequalities. So if you saw Kendrick Lamar's performance at the Grammys, I was like, yeah. And then Beyonce at the Super Bowl, oh my gosh, like I was screaming. I was like, yeah, yes, B. Subscribe, trying to reach 1,000, because I'm pretty sure when or if I reach 1,000, I'm thinking about giving away 5 like SterlsTacos shirts that I like make myself. I hope y'all enjoy this video. Have a great day and night, and I'll talk to y'all later. Boo!